Young East Texas widow continues to mourn the loss of her husband 2 years after he was killed in a head-on collision while on the job. The now single mother of two is currently battling the insurance company and her husband's former employer for workers' compensation. Now the insurance company is suing her and her children. KETK's Nicole Vowell explains the twists and turns of this tragic story.
I tried to text him that morning and I tried to call him and he didn't answer. And
the wedding band that hangs around her neck, photographs and memories are all Crystal Davis has to remember her husband Wayne.
Even after the funeral, I would have to clutch his ring and remind myself like that he's really not coming home.
Leaving behind two young children, a son, Cash, and daughter, Lucy.
I can never bring him back and say, you know, here's your dad. I can't do that.
A sales coach for the Burger King Corporation, 28-year-old Wayne Davis got in his company car on September 4th, 2012. He was on his way to a store in Coachella, Louisiana, from his home in Flint, but he never made it to his destination.
Wayne's life was taken, by somebody completely irresponsible that literally drove into him off the road.
Wayne was killed on a Cherokee County road just outside of Jacksonville after a distracted driver hit him head on.
We all just try to pick up the pieces and move on together as a family.
Wayne's job description required him to travel 80 to 90% of the time. The Texas Division of Workers' Compensation ruled his death happened while he was on the job. Crystal and her two children were then awarded workers' compensation benefits, a sigh of relief for her and her family.
I can sleep at night, I can rest assured that, my children and I, can have some security, in our future. And then when they sued me and they gave me these papers, your heart just sinks and you feel nauseous.
Ace, Burger King's insurance company, is appealing the ruling and has now filed a lawsuit against Crystal and her children, asking to cease all past and future benefits, claiming Wayne was not working the day he died and that he, quote, deviated from his route and was not in the course and scope of work.
Why would you ever, do this to somebody? Why would you put a family that, has a huge loss, of a father, of a husband, one of your own, employees, do that to their family, and they have no answers.
Because of current Texas law, Crystal and her family are now at the mercy of the insurance company.
She can no longer sue her insurance company, ACE, for what's called insurance bad faith. Because these rights have been eroded, it opens the doors for insurance companies to make bigger and bigger grabs for to erode the rights of injured workers.
Now Crystal and her attorney are preparing for a legal battle with ACE, a September trial, the same month, marking 2 years since her husband Wayne's death. Nicole Vowell reporting for KETK News.
And we did reach out to Burger King and ACE Insurance today for comment, but we did not receive a call back. To read more on this story, you can always visit our website at ketknbc.com.